on, everybody? We got a couple more seconds. It is 9:29. You guys know I always start on time. That's just my thing. I mean, timing is everything. And for those that are watching this video in the future, wait about like 30 seconds, and we're gonna get ready to get right into it. You know what I mean? I sent out all the posts and everything. Shout out to the two people who came in the room. As soon as it turned 9:30, we're gonna start everything. I try to come in here a minute before to make sure I'm here on time every time, because I know I don't want to waste your time. And we're gonna wait for it, because I do not want to start talking about it until 9:30, because I told everybody to be here. So if you're in the room already this early, let's go. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at TheFlyBoyWay. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. And we are here for a quick trip. Yeah, listen, I live in New Jersey, and we're right next to New York, and we are a major metropolitan city, so you know the lockdown is serious. The lockdown is serious. And one thing I realized, like, based on one of the posts that one of my friends said, like, he asked me, oh, you know, there's so much stuff going on. There's the coronavirus. There's the West Nile. There's so much going on down there. Why would you want to take this trip to Florida? And I'm like, listen, I'd rather risk this than be a slave for another day, because that's basically what we are, trapped in these quarantines. We're slaves. It's modern day slavery. And you remember all them people back that watch all these slave movies and be like, oh, they would never be able to pull that off in 2020. They would never be able to pull off with me. I do this and I do this. Those are the same people telling you to stay home. So let's get into this trip. All right, so back in April, I was supposed to go to April 1st, I was supposed to go to Mexico. And the 2 days before April 1st, the government restricted travel to Mexico. So I called my airlines, and my airline said, hey, we can't give you the money back, but we'll give you the credit. So I said, okay, I know I'm going to fly again. There's no problem. Same thing, I'm supposed to be going to Tokyo, and that got canceled too. But I took that money from the credit and said, I'm going to use it, but I need to get out. And I moved my vacation to the 27th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th of May. And I'm like, all right, I don't want to be in Jersey for that time. So what am I going to do? Bing! Bright lights go off in my head. Where can I go in the whole United States that's, one, open, that, two, has all of the same international stuff I would see in New York, but maybe better weather, that, three, has all of the amazing things I can do, because most likely it's still open, and on top of that, has the women I can see in Colombia and Brazil and Cuba and Dominican Republic. Where is this one place I can go? And guess what? I decided I'm going. South Beach, Miami. Yes. So shout out some people in the room before I get down to it, man. Oh, shout out to Ben out in Vegas. Yo, Vegas, I heard is locked down too, bro. I feel your pain, man. Barber World TV, yo, make sure you guys check out his channel, man. I met him in Barranquilla, Colombia, and he has some amazing content from Colombia, from Mexico, from Asia. He has a lot of content you want to go check out, and you can go to his site and check him out. Shout out to Chris Trips. What's up, man? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have more when they open the borders. I'm going back to Colombia. Like, that's a plan, maybe for even as early as July. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they open in June, but July will be the earliest I get there. Jay Jones, what's going on, man? Jay Mass, what's going on? I like to see everybody I've seen before. That's dope. Mr. International, what's going on? I'm gonna shout everybody out, because I appreciate all of you 21 people that's here already. Hit the like and the comment. We're gonna get to the info in a second. We just want to give a shout out first. Shout out to M Ford Travels from Austin, Texas. Seen them before. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Tia? What's going on, Tia? Tia is definitely a reoccurring person. I like that. And my city, Vegas, opened up slowly but surely. Hey, Jersey, we on the path. We not as fast, but it's opening up. We're gonna get to the bars. We're gonna get to everything. And all right, Barber World TV. All right, now I got my I don't cook, so I have my what is this? My chicken pot pie. So from now on, you guys gonna see me eating my chicken pot pie, and y'all gonna see me with my ginger ale, getting busy. But shout out to the Capricorn Way, Brixton, what's going on, man? And Bree Mac, what it is, July 2nd book for Cartagena. Listen, I'm telling you, we'll talk about that at the end. But in in between time, let's get to South Beach, Miami. Let me share the screen with you guys real quick. Application window. Let's go here. And we're here. Okay, so as I told you, I was supposed to go to Mexico, and they canceled 2 days before. They closed the borders 2 days before, so I booked a trip to Miami. Now, in Miami, we're going to go over a couple things, and I'm going to show you real quick before I start talking again. The first thing we're going to go over is the place that I'm staying, the Airbnb I'm staying at. And yes, Airbnb is still available. You know, they give, you know, the government tells you so many things, and you hear so much stuff on the news, but it's not until you really go to book that you realize ain't really much changed anymore in certain places. So this Airbnb I'm staying at, I'm just going to start from here. The Airbnb I'm staying at is $59. We'll talk about it more later, but I just want to show you some pictures real quick. You know what I mean? And it's right on Collins, and it has a pool. So the next thing we're going to talk about, because I'm going to go back to that, as I said, everything is open, right? But Miami Beach isn't currently open. But county beaches are to reopen May 18th under proposed plan. And we're going to get more into that too. This is the Jeep I'm renting through Turo. We're going to get more into that. This is one of the clubs. And I'm going to break down all the stuff that, you know, ways to talk to women, you know, because this is, I'm going to get back. I'm going to show you Tinder. I'm going to show you the activities to do. But what I want to do before we get into all that, I just want to give you a brief description of some stuff. Like, you guys know that Miami, even though it has all of the same Cuban, Colombian things when it comes to, we're gonna start with women and stuff. It's gonna be a big difference. It's gonna be a big difference from my other trips that you guys seen. So let's start one by one. Let's start with the place. All right. Tootsie's is off the chain. Oh, Island Boy DJ Chisel. I'm gonna when I get down to Miami, I'm linking up with DJ Chisel, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be definitely dope, man. Yo, shout out to from New York, bro. What's up, man? You right next door. You right next door. New Jersey, New York, right next door. All right. So now we're gonna go slow, and I'm gonna talk about everything because this is gonna be a fast live because I am starving. Came home from work, no food. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is this Airbnb. Now, the Airbnb that I booked is on Collins Avenue on South Beach, which is like the main strip of South Beach. And just in case they close the pools, or the pools stay closed after May 18th, because as you know, Colombia has a extra time for quarantine, and New Jersey and California just got 3 new months. Well, Los Angeles, I think, got 3 new months for quarantine, so they're not going to be finished quarantine in Los Angeles until about the end of July. So just in case quarantine doesn't allow me to go to Miami Beach, even though I'm on the strip, I decided to get an Airbnb with a pool. Now, I have connected with a woman from Miami, and I don't want to give her name because I might have a story to tell, or I might not tell a story because I don't know if we're gonna link up. But if we do, she says she's gonna bring her girls, and I got the homie DJ Chisel there. And what else place better to have to entertain than the pool? I got my radio that I can put by the pool side, and as long as we keep it under 10 people, it's not really considered a party. But it's gonna be dope because there's not a lot of people traveling right now. So it's basically, even though the place that I'm staying has like 4 different condos that people stay at, it may be empty, and we might have a whole pool to ourselves the whole week. This place cost me $59 per night. Now I'm staying there Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, and I leave Sunday. So 4 nights at $59. This whole total came up to like, I think it was like $300 after taxes and everything. It's like $300. So it wasn't that bad of a place. I mean, like it has a room that it's not showing, but it's gonna be cool. And I'm thinking about actually for the first time, and I'm hoping I don't jinx myself, but for the first time, I'm thinking about bringing my laptop on vacation with me so that I can go live with you guys every night. And you know, even if it's only for like 10, 15 minutes, just so that I can get a vibe of going live with you from Miami every night and see how it is. Sometimes maybe I'll be on the strip, going live or sitting outside in the patio. But we're gonna see if we can do that. Since we're on Airbnb already, we're gonna stay with Airbnb and go to the experiences. Now, for those that don't know, Airbnb has experiences that you can do. And the experiences are scheduled to open back up on May 28th in Florida. Now, they're allowing you to book from that day on May 28th different experiences because a lot of these experiences are already social distanced. So you're available to do it. Now, I have a couple experiences that I decided I think I want to do, especially if I meet up with the girl or women down there, or I meet up with the girl that I met on Instagram, which I'll break down to you a little bit later. If I meet up with her and she says she's gonna bring her friends, and then I have DJ Chisel, we might try to rent one of these things right here, get one of these boats right here, and go on a tour in Miami, because this right here is like social distancing also, because it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, at least. I haven't done it yet, but it looks pretty cool. I hope you guys can see this. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys can see. All right, cool. You guys can. All right. Oh, Tia, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely thinking about going live. But basically, the boat takes you around, I guess, the pier or the port of Miami. And it looks dope because it comes with drinks and everything already. So, it's like $50 a person, and I don't mind splurging a little bit, especially if it's gonna be like 3 girls, 2 guys. It's like 5 of us. I don't mind just paying for that because it ain't about nothing. It's just about having a good time, getting out. It's a nice view. It looks pretty dope. It can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5, 6 people. So it might be a great time. Goes around here. It looks kind of cool. I really didn't look through these pictures before, but yeah, this looks like a cool experience. It's like not a yacht, but it's pretty dope. So that's one experience that I think we're gonna do when we get there. Let me see what other experiences I think we're gonna do. Let's go back here. Let's close that out. Go back. Another experience that I was looking at is because, like I said, is a nighttime cruise, because the nighttime looked even more better, and it can be crazy. I was looking at this movie director thing, but really wasn't my thing. But the other thing I was thinking about doing, because like I said, I'm only gonna be there basically the whole Thursday, the whole Friday, the whole Saturday. So I'm thinking about maybe going to Little Havana, going to get something to eat, meeting up with some Cubans, Miami Cubans, and just, parlaying, because at least I know the food is going to be open. I hope that this is open, which is live music. It says pause through May 28th, you see, to protect the health of many regions. But after May 28th, it may open back up. And if it opens back up, that's one of the places that I'm definitely going. Road Tide, what up, man? Remac, what's going on, man? Chisel Leg's gonna be crazy. Yo, that's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy, bro. I mean, like I said, she said she bringing her friends. I don't know how true that is. I don't really bank on anything until I see it for myself. But if she brings a friend, she only got 2 other friends, and I don't want to show you her picture, because if I show you her picture, everybody's gonna hit her up on Instagram, and I don't want to do that. So let's go to the next thing. All right. So when I get down there, I don't mind taking an Uber or a Lyft when I'm overseas, because I don't want to drive when I'm overseas. That's not what I want. I just want to relax myself. But whenever I'm in one of the states, or if I'm in Canada, I like to rent a whip. And I don't do the Enterprise thing no more. I don't do the Hertz or anything like, even though they bankrupt, I think. I don't do that anymore. What I do now is Turo. And for those that weren't with me or weren't following this channel on the Canada trip, what Turo is a car renting app. You rent cars from regular people at a cheaper price than what you would pay on Hertz or any of the major, or Enterprise, or any of the major car companies. And here's the even better thing. The cars are mostly all custom. Custom meaning they're not just like the basic silver and gray cars that you get from the car place. These are actually dope cars. And I enjoyed the Wrangler truck so much. If you haven't seen my Canada Caravana video, after this live, go and watch that video, and then you'll understand what I'm saying here. I enjoyed driving the Wrangler so much, the four-door Wrangler so much that I had in Canada that not only am I planning to buy one of my own, but guess what? For this time in Miami, for Turo, I rented another Wrangler. Let me show you the car. Let me show you the Jeep I rented. Earn money, what it do? What it do? What it do? Let me show you the Jeep I rented for the time that I'm there in Miami. It's gonna pick me up from the airport, and when I drop it off at the airport, it's right there. So pick up and drop off. I rented a 2016 Jeep Wrangler four-door Sport on I think he said it was 33-inch tires with a 3 or 4-inch lift. It got lights and stuff like that, and it only cost me $74 a day, which is amazing. Amazing well for me, because normally if you rent a car, it's usually going to cost you like 80, 85, maybe $90 on Hertz. But this only cost me $74 a day. The reviews were dope. And I mean, yo, imagine me and DJ Tizzle riding down, oh man, it's gonna be ill, bro. Riding down Collins Boulevard in this bad boy right here, man. Sitting high with the top back, I'm contemplating maybe even taking the doors off. I don't know if I really want to take the doors off, because I do know it is sometimes some work to put them back on. But this is what I rented, and with the top, at least with the top back, that's gonna be it. If not, the doors off too, because that joint looks sick with the doors off. So like, this is what I'm this is definitely what I'm gonna be driving when I go down to Miami, and this is a dope feeling because like, man, I'm blasting music, and the person is like he's a family. He's like a guy, his wife, and a kid in the picture. So, and the guy's black, so I'm sure he got a banging ass system in his truck. So yeah, I know, yo, for real, man. So the whole thing ended up being like $384. Like, I try to tell people, I'm just the average guy, and everything I do is never going to be a high price, and it's never going to be a low price. It's going to be right in the middle, because I'm just the average guy who has a 9-to-5, who owns property because I invested properly, and I'm just you guys. I'm just like you guys. So I don't man, Tia, listen, Tia. Maybe on one of these trips we could hang out and I could show you around the city. But yeah, this one probably ain't gonna be it. This Miami trip probably ain't gonna be it. But I just try to tell you, like, I'm the same as you guys, man. Like, it's so much. I get up from work every day. I go to work. I got a job, and I got kids. I love my kids. I take care of my kids. I love my family. I'm the same thing as everybody else, but I just try to show you guys, like, this is all possible. If you like, I mean, if you're not working right now, I know it's going to be kind of difficult, but just for the regular person that working, this stuff is not expensive, bro. I'm not showing you a $200 a day car. I'm not showing you a $100 a day car. It's $74 a day, and you get a discount because I rented it for 4 days. So, like I said, it's gonna be dope driving down Collins Boulevard with this car right here. It's gonna be dope. Now, when it comes to them, am I back? I'm trying to give it a little more time before I go to the lady part. Like I said, when it comes to activities, hopefully, like I said before, things will be open. But like I said, most beaches in Florida are open, but all beaches are scheduled to reopen on May 18th. Now, they may push it back another week, but even if they push it back another week, that still gives me another week before I get there, so that it should be good. But let's hope they open it. If they open the beaches, man, even if it's just for walking, that means I can get footage on the beach. That means, when Miami Beach is open, and I'm going right after Memorial Day. So it's going to be a lot of people that's either not working or took that week off that probably scheduled it already, because usually you have to schedule Memorial Day way far in advance to go down to Miami for Memorial Day. You got to schedule it like at least a couple, like 6 or 7 months in advance, because it's always packed. So I'm sure almost that whole week is going to be packed full of people. And if they open the beaches, you've seen the Florida beaches on the news. Now, like I said, everybody's worried about the coronavirus. I'm just worried about enjoying life, because tomorrow's not promised. What if tomorrow they just do the whole lockdown again and you can't even go nowhere at all? I don't want to live like that, man. I don't enjoy being a slave, man. Read the fine print, 74 a day. Yes, that's what I said, 74 a day. But I already booked it. Excuse me. I already booked it, and I got approved, and I got he authorized the deal and everything, and it went through and everything. So that's cool. That part is cool already. Let's see what it say. Make sure you hit Honolulu Beach. Hey, DJ Chisel, remember that, because I don't know where Honolulu Beach is, but DJ Chisel is he lives in Miami, and he has property down there, so he knows the stuff. But I want to try to hit as much as I possibly can. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I just got to get out to some sun and some beaches, man. And that's going to be a dope thing. That's going to be a dope thing. All right, so we 20 minutes in. This is going to be a 30-minute live because I don't want my food to get too cold. So, ladies, I'm getting ready to get to the women. Fellas, I'm getting ready to get to the women. So I'm going to give ladies like 10 seconds. If you don't want to hear about the women, you can, go and then, come back if you do. But let's get into the women. Hold on a second. Can't do Miami, but trying to do Toronto. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if Toronto was opening though, because I figured if Toronto was opening, then Mexico was open. Now DR is open either this week or next week. DR, Dominican Republic, open. But I went to Dominican Republic 3 times already, so I'm not in a rush to get back to Dominican Republic. But yeah, I don't know. So let's get to the women. All right. Now, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the women that I met on Instagram and how I met on Instagram. And I don't want to show you a picture because remember I told you if I tell you the story, I can't show you the picture. But I was searching. What was I searching? Oh, I was searching Miami because I'm going to show you how I did it. All right. How can I start? I was searching Miami. If you go to Instagram, right? Before we get this part. If you go to Instagram and you put search in and you put location and you put Miami, locations come up. And in that location, I seen her picture and I commented on her picture. So she liked the comment that I said. And then after she liked the comment I said, I sent her a DM. When I sent her a DM, she responded back kind of like flirtatiously. I was like, oh, all right. So then I was like, you know what? You bad. I didn't know she was from Miami at the time. I thought she was from New Jersey. I was like, yo, I'm about to go to Miami. You want to fly down with me? Because flights are like $100. So I'm like, you want to fly down with me? She's like, oh, I live in Miami. I'm like, word? Oh, all right, cool. So she like, see, I don't want to tell too much of the story because this might actually be a story time if something goes down. This might actually be a story time. So I'm just going to give you a brief overview. So she was like, yeah, all right, that's cool. Let's link up in Miami when you get here. And I'm going to bring my girls too. I said, word? All right, bet. Now, mind you, I'm going dolo. Luckily, my homie DJ Chisel lives down there. So I'm going to be able to link up with DJ Chisel because Mike Harris was on because I don't I can't read it because I don't most of my friends are up here. They're not a lot of them not trying to travel. But let me catch up to this stuff. All right, so he said make sure I hit Hanover the beach. He said he can't do Miami. Been trying to jump. We got to that one. DJ, all right, okay. I don't know about that too much. Old people over there. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Is Haulover Beach? Is Haulover Beach a nude beach? Somebody let me know about this because between that comment and he said I don't know about that. Too many old people over there naked. I gotta see. I don't know about the nude beach, but this August. Leroy, they canceled Caravana and they canceled all the activities around Caravana. So this August is not going to be like Caravana there. You can still go. I'm pretty sure people are still going to be going because they can't just cancel their flights and stuff like that. But there's not going to be any major activities this August. So it is a nude beach. Oh wow. You know what? I'm not gonna go nude, but we might drive past it and see what we could do. Put that on a list, Chisel. Remind me about that, man. Do I have an email where you can ask me questions? Yo, if you want to ask me questions, I don't charge for consultation. I don't charge to answer any questions. That's just how I do. But you got to hit me on Instagram in the DMs or in the messages because I do a lot of stuff. I work. I got kids. I do real estate. I do a lot of stuff. So it may take me some time to get to you, but trust and believe. If you send me a message on Instagram, I'll get to you. What's good, Mike Harris? Best kept secret, Orlando. So many Dominicans and Colombians. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is. It's got a lot of them. Orlando and what's that? Kissimmee. Kissimmee, St. Cloud, or something, Kissimmee like that. Those places got a lot of Latinos. Colombia won't be open till August. I don't know. I had a word from my homie who said he had a flight booked to Colombia in June, and they rescheduled his flight, or they canceled his flight. So he called to find out why they canceled it, and they said, "Oh no, they're just running less flights. It's still going to be running in June because the end of May, Colombia is going to open up for people international." Don't quote me if but that's what my homie said because he has a flight in June. So I don't know about that. Now the nightlife is still gonna be a no, but it's other stuff to do. Yo, salute to you, real brother. What's up, man? Black Hand, what it do, bro? Let me see. No traffic in Orlando right now. Yeah, it's probably not. But Miami, it's gonna be some nuts, some traffic. All right, when we get into the ladies, all right. So I told you that story about the girl that's supposed to be hanging out with me. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we get it. We talked about this already. So before we go to Tinder, because Tinder is gonna be the last thing we end with. Let's go to how I found some of these women. Okay, now. Hold up. Somebody is. All right, hold up. All right. Now, on Instagram, it is a great way to find women, but you're going to have to really think. Now, I'm going to Miami, so I'm going to South Beach, Miami, so I have to find women in that area. And if you go under search for Instagram on your phone, it gives you the option to search by account, user account, hashtag, or place. If you click place, it allows you to put Miami Beach. You click Miami Beach, it gives you two options. It says top pictures, recent pictures. If you go to recent pictures and you scroll, you'll be able to find a lot of women. So I scrolled, I added a couple of them, I sent them messages and stuff. One actually followed me back. This is all just today. So when the second pregame comes up, I'll let you know if more stuff happens. But this is all just today. One of the girls that I follow was this one right here, and she's from Colombia. She lives in Miami, and she's like a promoter or something like that. So I'm going to try to see. I don't know if it's going to work because she don't have that many followers, and she's following a lot of people. So it might be possible that something works out. But I'm going to try to see if I can figure something out. Put it that way, figure something out, because she's also a traveler, and she's like a party promoter or something like that. So I'm going to try to see if I can figure something out and finagle the bagel with this one, man. Like, you know what I mean? Even if I just get her to help me out, find a spot where to go or something like that, that might be a thing. If I can get her like to show me around for the day, that'd be dope. Another thing I did was, as you see, she's following 2,000. If you want to find attractive women, she's in Miami, and you can go try to search for women in Miami. It'd be harder, but I can also click who is she following. And if I go to who she's following, it's gonna sound stalkerish, but hey, this stuff really works. If you go to who she's following, you'll start to see other women. And the women might look good. It might be a private account. If it's a private account, most of the time I don't follow them. But if it's an open account, I will. So let's see if we can find somebody who looks good, who has an open account under her friends. That doesn't have a lot of followers. Boom. Look, right here. That easy. Just that easy. We found another one. So now she lives in Miami. She graduated from FIU, and she looks pretty good. You know what I mean? Looks pretty good. So what I would do is, the first thing I would do is I would follow her. Now, mind you, after the trip is over, I most likely unfollow everyone everyone from Florida I got, because if I didn't network with you, there's no point in me, keeping that contact. But she looks pretty good. And this is how you go directly to where you want. Tinder's not going to show you the exact place they live all the time, but Instagram will. And she's also a traveler too. So you want to make sure your Instagram page is kind of dope. Yo, jeez. This is the first time I'm seeing this picture. Yo, yo. Yo. Okay, yeah, we definitely hitting that up. We definitely hit that up. I'm actually going to try to follow right here because I want to save this for later for after the live. I want to save this for later for after the live. That shit looks good, man. Hold up. Chad, what up, bro? What up, homie? What's going on, man? I'm trying not what I heard. Chicas and fam said the health system is barely running. The health system is barely running. I don't know what that means. Mike Harris, what you mean by that? The chicas and fam. Oh, you mean as far as Colombia? Oh, I don't know. This is what my homie said. He had a flight and he showed me how they canceled the flight and he told me he called and that's what they told him. So, and my homie is reliable. He still might cancel it later on, but oh, thanks, real brother. Man, listen, I just want to put this out here because I didn't have it. I didn't have it when I started traveling. I want other people to have this opportunity when they start traveling that I didn't have when I started traveling. Let me try to answer the questions. Have a backup instead. Oh no, listen. Even at this point right now, the girl who says she's bringing her friends, I call it a maybe. I'm still trying to plan at least 5 more. Like this is a last minute trip, to be honest with you. Like I just booked this trip end of last week. I booked this trip, so this whole thing is a last minute trip, and I'm putting this together. So I don't even know if the video is going to be dope. I don't know if anything I do is going to be dope, but it's going to be better than just sitting in this house in New Jersey or during quarantine. It's going to be better. Whatever it is, it's going to be better. You know what I mean? Even if it's nothing. You know what I mean? And for guys, you know, there's no pros, no legal pros in the States. So I don't know how that goes. But even though there are no legal pros in the States, now I don't want to. How do I say this without sounding mean? Fuck it. Oh, I'm just gonna say it. Okay. In Colombia, the Venezuelan women are more friendly, if you get my drift. In Costa Rica, the Venezuelan women are more friendly, if you get my drift. In Mexico, the Venezuelan chicas are more, you get the drift, right? So my idea, mind you, I think so far out the box that you might not get it as I go. My idea was, instead of looking for women in Miami, let me find out where the Venezuelan women hang out. Because with the economy that it is in Venezuela and the economy that it is right now, the odds that a Venezuelan chick would be more lenient to having a fun time during quarantine are higher than most other women. Now, I was like, all right, cool. So what I did was I went to Instagram, and when I went to Instagram, I just Googled. No, first thing I did, I Googled what club do Venezuelans in Miami hang out, and they gave me 2 different clubs. I hit those 2 different clubs up because I don't want to go through my phone now. It's going to take some time. I hit those 2 different clubs up, and I went to the following of that club. When I went to the following of that club, it listed a whole bunch of Venezuelan women in Miami. And I was like, you know what? That's how I'm going to do it. Because I'm not sure that, like I said, is not, hold up. What club is she promoting? I don't know what club she's promoting. I'm actually going to get her off the screen in a second, but I really, like I said, I just seen the other girl's page today. I did all this today, right before this, so I can get some content. Just go to South Beach, you'll be fine. That's the thing, though. I don't know if South Beach is going to be open. I'm literally on Collins. I'm on Collins, so South Beach is right across the street. So I'm going to be there. I always over plan because the more you plan, the less likely you are to completely fail. Miami girls are just like Vegas girls for the money. I think so, and I think that because of the economy now, I think the money ain't gonna be that much. And like I said, I'm not against pros. I like regular girls. I like to test I'd like to test my game with regular girls, but I'm not against pros either. But in the States, because it's illegal, I really don't dibble dabble in it. Even in Jersey, I don't do it at all. You know, Atlanta, I don't do it at all. I haven't ever done it in the States, actually. In the States, I never had a pro in the States. Never. So I'm not against it though in Miami, but I can't. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I'll try to get. Let me see. That's my homegirl's best friend, Paulina. Hey, Benj, you live in Miami too? T, I want details when I get back. Listen. Oh, thanks. I definitely will, Tia. Thanks. I booked for June 3rd. You booked Miami for June 3rd, or you booked Colombia for June 3rd? Which one, Mr. International? Look up Diana Lazario. That's my homegirl there. Oh, so you got connections down there. See, this is why I like doing YouTube, because you find people with connections in the places you need to find people with connections. We're gonna see, like I said, Cartagena, here I come. Yo, listen, like I said, I'm definitely, if flights are open, I'm definitely going back. I'm actually definitely going back to Colombia, but I'm going to Medellin because I'm going to start working on buying my property. And that's at the end of July, because I have vacation off already. Let me see. Latin women don't like brothers there unless you got some cash. Well, you know, they might have that opinion that I got cash when I pull up in that cookie monster of a car. So we're going to see. And plus, you got to understand, when you're going through an economical recession, women are most likely to like take less. It's not Miami ain't Miami when COVID is around. Miami is more Dominican Republic when COVID is around because ain't got no tourism. The tourism is low, so they got to eat somehow, right? I know I'm sounding crazy, but it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. BG, what up, man? Okay, all right. Now my flight. I'll tell you about my flight. Let me change her background because I don't want to keep this girl in the background. Hold a second. Let's go to here. This is one of the clubs that I found in Miami that they said is real big. And basically, this is what I was telling you about. Going to the club was Liberty. It's called Liberty something. Western Liberty or something, Western Liberty or something like that. And this is the place for here. And there's a lot of women go there. So I would see her. I would click her picture. And I would say, oh, snap, she looks good. She looks decent. So then I would click her here. And she doesn't have that many followers. And she's not following anybody. So yeah, I would definitely hit this up. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely hit this up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit that up. I mean, if this is her at least. It sounds like a bunch. Look like a bunch. Oh, it's definitely her. Look a little. Okay. Yeah, but let's go back to the question. I'll leave her up for a minute. Let me go back to the questions. Wow, there's a lot of people here. All right, let's talk about my flight. So my flight, like I said, I had booked the flight for Mexico April 1st, but March 29th, the government made a deal with Mexico saying that nobody could come in. So I was heated. I was hot. So when I booked my when I got the $240 credit for Mexico, I called to book the flight for Miami. My whole round trip was $262. Now, most of the time, Miami's like what, $350, $400 round trip from New York, or New Jersey area. But it was only $262, so round trip. So I was like, yeah, I'm with it. So I paid $262, and like I said, you already seen about the cars and stuff. What do you say, bro? I hope you're not disappointed when you come here. Listen, there's no way that I can be disappointed when I come to Miami for my vacation. The reason why there's no way I could be disappointed is because the alternative of going to Miami, and I'm not spending, for me, as a middle class man, an average guy, $1,200, which we just got a stimulus from, $1,200. I'm spending less than that. I'm spending way less than that. I spent $350 for the for $380 for the car rental. I spent $260 for the flight round trip, which is $640, I believe. I spent $300, I think $325 for the Airbnb, and I think that's $965 or something like that. And I'm gonna spend cash wise like $500. So for $1,400 to get out of Jersey during quarantine, when there's nothing to do here but sit in the house. We have a curfew at 8 o'clock. Yeah, we have a curfew here at 8 o'clock. We got to be in the house. Of course, I don't, because I'm an essential employee. I can go out, but if ain't nobody else out, what's the point? So yeah, there's no way that this trip is going to be a waste of money. And I get to bring you guys content, and you guys get to see what it's like to actually travel. Because I'm going to record the travel when I get to the airport, all the precautions. Because they already told me that I have to wear a mask like the whole trip. Who am I flying with? United. I got to wear a mask the whole trip. I'm going to try to show people and debunk the myth that no matter if you're from New York or New Jersey, you don't, and you go to any other state, you don't have to wait 14 days in quarantine. Because it was some big myth saying that you have to wait 14 days in quarantine before you can go out anywhere you travel if you're from New York or New Jersey. And I'm like, that don't even sound legit. So I called the airlines. And they said they never heard of nothing like that. But yeah, let me see. I have pros in LA, Miami, Dallas, Houston. Hey, you sound like Drake, man. Houston, Atlanta, Texas, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Like I said, I'm not against pros. I'm really not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in the States. I understand it's not going to be Colombian prices. I know it's not going to be Dominican Republic prices in the state, but I'm not breaking no 100, bro. That's out of the question. That's out of the question. I ain't breaking no 100. So if it comes, it comes. But I ain't really, you know what I mean? I ain't really be for it. Oh, you were saying Colombia? Yeah, like I said, my boy, he booked for June 3rd or June 2nd or something like that too. Shout out to TJ Maxx. He ain't here, but shout out to TJ Maxx. How long you going to Colombia? How y'all going to Colombia when it's still closed? Oh, because I guess I was telling him, I don't know if you just came in earning money, but I was telling him that my boy has a trip to Colombia like June 2nd or something like that. And he canceled his flight. So he freaked out. And he called like, hey, why they cancel my flight? Is nobody can fly to Colombia? And the people on the airlines told him, no, we're condensing the flights because we don't have that many people. Colombia is going to open at the end of May for people to start coming and coming over. And that's what the airline told him that he was going on. So when I said that, I said, I'm definitely already trying to get there. I'm going to get there by either the last week of July or the first week of August because I have to go to Medellin to open the account so I could buy this house and buy this apartment in Cartagena or Barranquilla. Let me see. Just talk to some Colombian folks. Bad right now, but don't book for early June yet. Yeah, I wouldn't book that early. I think July is a more reasonable thing. But hey, if they let you in, they let you in. You know what I mean? Cartagena is the best thing. Yeah, this is wild, B. It's wild up in his room. Well, how did I miss all these comments? Quan Blaze, what up, Quan? What up, bro? Yo, man, I gotta get you to one of these Colombian trips, man. We be lit down there. You gotta ask Murph. We be lit down here, bro. Cartagena, hands down. I see a lot of people saying Cartagena now because Medellin is, I guess, over. Everybody knows about it. 11 of my friends run the rooftop. Wait, 11, my friend. 11. Okay, 11. He must be talking to somebody. My friend runs the rooftop upstairs. Her name is Elena. Okay. Well, I hope that's open. DJ Chizzle's gonna hopefully be there. He'll have some time and he's gonna show me around too. I might hit Miami in June for celebrity boxing. My flight still on time. Oh, your flight's still on time? See, it's people that's flights already. Like I said, that's what my friend said when he said he called about Colombia. They said March. They said at the end of May is opening up. Next year, Quan, we definitely going in February. Regardless if it's going to be Carnival or not, we definitely going in February. How long am I staying in Miami? What's your question, Piff City? How long? I know I'm staying in Miami from the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, and I leave on the 31st. So I'm there for 4 nights, 5 days. Beaches are closed though. But here's the thing. I'm going to show you this thing I just showed everybody else. You might have just got here in Piff City. Not all beaches are closed. Not all beaches are closed. A lot of beaches in Florida are still open. Like I think Jacksonville might be open. A couple other beaches are open. And as you see here, as of the 18th, the beaches are supposed to be open. Now, if they're not open and they make it wait another week, it's cool because it's still not coming. And if they make us wait 2 weeks, I might miss out. But I got a pool in my Airbnb, so it really didn't matter if the beach is open or not because I can entertain company with a pool. You take women on a date, pay $200 and don't get no box. Pay $50. No. Listen, if I'm somewhere for a short time, Mike Harris, trust me, I'm definitely with the wave, bro. I'm definitely with the wave. I'm there for a short time, But in the States, it's a little different because it's illegal. So you gotta finesse it a little bit better than that. Hey, I'm planning to go to Colombia during that time as well. I hope we meet. Well, if you're going to Colombia during the last week of July or the first week of August, yeah, I'm gonna be there if it's open. I'm gonna be there if it's open. So I'm gonna link people up, let people know, hey, how long you going to Miami for? Aren't beaches closed again? No. Oh, okay, I just answered the right question. Yeah, I'm going to Miami from the 27th to the 31st. And like I said, May 18th, all beaches are supposed to open across Florida. Right now, just a couple of selected beaches are open, like I said, Jacksonville, Kissimmee, a couple other ones. Hold up. Cash, like I said, if I hit not if, but when I hit Cuba or Colombia, I'm definitely gonna let people know here because Cuba and Colombia are probably the only two places I'm going to hit this year because I'm because of the COVID thing. This is gonna be the only time I'm able to get a mean discount on a property in Cartagena, and I'm buying a property either in Cartagena or Barranquilla, and the price is going to be 10 to 15% lower because of this whole COVID thing, and because of the whole president saying there's not going to be no nightlife until about 2021 or 2022 in Colombia. That means that the people who own property in Colombia are not going to be benefiting from it, from Airbnbs and stuff like that. So they're going to be willing to sell their property for a lot less, and this will be the time that I can go over there and buy property for my retirement. What is the gringo price in Cartagena versus the good rate? All right, so I'll talk about anything. After I finish answering the questions, we're going to log off because I'm trying to keep this under an hour. The gringo price for pros or daycare workers is pretty much, it's two gringo prices. There's the local price. If you speak Spanish, you're going to get a different price than a gringo who doesn't speak Spanish. Let's say that. If you're a gringo who does speak Spanish, you may end up only paying 170 to 200 in this is Cartagena, from 170 to 200, maybe 210 Colombian pesos for an hour. If you speak Spanish, if you don't speak Spanish, you may end up paying 250 to 300. And right now at a 4-to-1 rate, it's still not crazy. If you speak Spanish and you live there, and you're not just even if you're a gringo, if you live there, you might get a price from Sydney knows a lot, but you might get a price from 140 to like 170. And if you're a regular, if you live there and you speak and you're from there, you might get a price of 100 just because you go to one of the casas. You can go to Casa, something like that. Medellin is a go. I'm going the first week of August or the second week of August. That's dope. I'm hoping so too. Like I said, I got to go over there and handle some business, like to open my account because I need to get this property while the property value is still low. What's the safest place to buy a house in Colombia? My opinion would be either in the four major cities of Cartagena or Boca Grande, which is outside the four cities, but is the more modern area. Medellin, you want to Laureles, El Poblado, Sabaneta, that area over there, and I want to say Cali, but not Cali can get wild sometimes from what I've seen on there and from what I've heard from Andre and Andrea from Love Crossing Borders. So I would say the safest parts would probably be to buy a house would be Medellin, Cartagena, and you could do Barranquilla also. You could do Barranquilla also if you stay in the north part of Barranquilla. Only the north part of Barranquilla, the Rio Mar, the Buena Vista, the El Poblado, those areas of Barranquilla you could buy them. Jacksonville is open too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm trying to tell them that the beaches are open. It's just that Miami Beach isn't open. I don't think Orlando Beach is open, but as of May 18th, they're supposed to be open. And like I said, my Airbnb is right on the strip of Collins. So they cancel your flight. You got to call them on Mike because, like I said, they canceled my homie's flight. And when he called to find out what was happening, they just told him they was condensing flights because they didn't have that many people traveling or many people booked. And they just booked him for a later flight in that day. See, Charles Travels. Shout out to Charles Travels, man. He said he was on Jacksonville Beach today. Wait, Charles, was there a lot of people there on Jacksonville Beach? Or was it like, scary. Everybody's distancing and stuff. Because I know they said you can't like lay on the beach. I don't believe. I could be wrong. I thought you couldn't like sunbathe, but you could like walk on the beach. So maybe you can explain to something since you, wow. Since you you was there. Island Boy Chill said Naples Beach is open. April Beach was open but got closed because too much people. That's what I think. I kind of think of Miami Beach was going to happen, but that was the reason. Because remember Chisel? Remember I had the other Airbnb and I switched to this Airbnb because it had a pool. That's the reason why I said let me not risk it and bet it all that it's open. I'm from Philly. I know the move. Okay, I can dig it. Mike Harris, who you fly with? Mike Harris, you ever been to Night on Broad back in the day? I got some homies from Philly actually, from South Philly and from North Philly. I got some homies from Philly actually. We I'm actually supposed to go over there for a baby shower in June. One of my homies having his baby shower over in Philly. Colombia may extend the quarantine. They would stop. Well, they extended the quarantine once already. Colombia extended the quarantine once already, so you might be right. You might be right. Mm-hmm. Night on Broadway, Cherokee, Fantasy. I don't know about that. Oh, he's saying he's flying by himself. No, Mike, I think he's talking about what airlines are you flying with. I think he's talking about what airlines you're flying with. Yeah. Boca Grande is high, but right now I show people on my last live. If you go to my last live about retirement, I show people my last live a property in Boca Grande right now that's going for $62,000 and it's all furnished already. And on top of that, you're going to be able to get 10% off of that in the next couple months because they're going to sell it. They're going to have to sell it for cheaper. Many flights. JetBlue cancel my flight. Wow, JetBlue. Wow. I'm booked for Delta. I worry about Delta. I'm saying you could have a group of 10 or more people. Wait, you can have a group of no more than 10 people, but it was too many people on the beach. Oh, wait. You're telling me you can be in a group of more than 10 people on the beach? Because I was thinking like it was just 10 people, like if you're all together in a house or something like that. Because when I do when we do the pool and then we get the girls to come through the pool, it's gonna be like 10 of us probably. Well, maybe not, but yes, it was on the high rise. It was on the 13th floor. It was on the 13th floor of a high rise. And they wanted 62,000. I still got it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can bring it up for you guys real quick. I'm gonna show you because, like I said, I wanted to buy it. I still do want to buy it, but like I said, I gotta wait till some money comes through because I'm waiting to refinance my house. But this is my lawyer. My lawyer gave me this website so I can start looking for properties and stuff. And this is one right here. Let me close this right here. This is the place right here that I was telling you about. It's not that big. It's like 40 meters, but it's a 1-bedroom. And all this, it comes furnished. It comes furnished with everything already. And of course, it has a balcony. I wouldn't get anything without a balcony. It's on the 13th floor. And like I said, the asking price is never the price it goes for. So, like I said, this is about almost 62,000 US dollars, 2,400, but it's going to go down extremely in the next 3 months. And it's on the 13th floor, Pizza Note number 13. Pizza number 13. Mike Harris, dudes don't do nothing about Night on Broad. Oh yeah, dudes don't do nothing about Night on Broad. I don't know. I went to a Philly party one time. Or 2 times. Never again. I'm good. Downtown Philly. I'm good. I might go to Orlando, get an Airbnb with a jacuzzi on Memorial Day. Maybe hit Miami. Well, like I said, I'm gonna be in Miami that whole week after Memorial Day, man. Only reason why I didn't do Memorial Day is because my job, they be bugging. They be bugging with trying to book around Memorial Day. Well, Laguito, isn't Laguito Boca Grande? Isn't El Laguito in Boca Grande? Because it says it's in the 6 Estrada. And I know the 6 is the highest Estrada in yeah, Estrada number 6. 6 is the highest Estrada they have in different parts. So I don't know if that I thought like El Aguito was in, because that's where I stayed last time I went to Boca Grande. I mean, last time I went to Cartagena, I stayed in El Aguito, Boca Grande. Nothing better than Cherokee. He said, "Pip, where you from?" All right, so I'm gonna do 5 minutes because we're gonna do a whole hour. So if you got any questions, make sure you guys hit the likes. I appreciate you guys staying in. If you got any questions or anything you want to know about anything right now, I'm gonna give 5 minutes, because less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes, because it'll be a whole hour before I close it. Starting. Laguito is under Boca Grande. Oh man, I don't understand that. I'm a little confused because I know I stayed in El Laguito, and the beach was like 2 blocks away. But are they both in the 6? Is Boca Grande in the 6 Estrada? Because I know that the 6 Estrada is the best Estrada to have. They like to differentiate. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it, man. I get it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, so that's what I like, that area. I like the area, the view. And if you're gonna buy any place in Colombia or anywhere really, stay in the best. Don't try to get something cheap. Don't try to be cheap. Get something that's the best. Get something with a balcony on the high floor. When I say high floor, I mean anything over 9. Anything over 9, you're gonna have a good view. You're gonna be okay. So that's how I look at property overseas. Yeah, Jersey in the building. I haven't been to Soledad, but next year when I go to Barranquilla, hopefully have the carnival. I'm gonna go to Soledad because I didn't get over to Soledad because the cabs wouldn't take us over to Soledad. This year that we went to Barranquilla Carnival, the cab wouldn't take me, and I have a girl that's over there that's from Soledad, and I'll kick it with her. I kick it with her heavy. She's really from Venezuela, but I kick it with her heavy, and her family lives in Soledad. Shout out to Trenton in the building 609. It took me, like, honestly, I went to college. Spanish didn't work for me in college. I took it Spanish Rosetta Stone. That didn't work for me. Duolingo. I preach it out, even though I don't get paid for nothing. Duolingo worked for me good because I could do it at any time I want, and it's free. I'm very frugal when it comes to things. It took me about 5 months of consistently doing Duolingo to learn how to speak Portuguese, to learn how to speak conversationally. Like, I can say enough to not get killed. I can say enough to get a woman. I can say enough to get food. I can go to the bathroom, go to the taxi, how much, not to get beat. Say something that's too expensive, all that stuff. It took me about 5 months, dedicated 5 months every day, 15 minutes a day. And then I live in Newark, New Jersey. So it's Spanish people all around me. I got friends that are Spanish. One of the girls that you'll see on my video, she's Spanish. So I talk a lot with Spanish people every day. Stayed in Central and gets money. I guess it gets money. Let me see. Laguito is next to Boca Grande. Okay. Yeah. Well, I like Laguito. I haven't been to Honduras yet, earn money, but I actually met a girl from Honduras back when I went to Mexico when I was with her, and she was dope as hell. Like, I heard Honduras has some rough times though. It's not like the violentest place, but I heard they have some rough times. So I'm gonna hold off a little bit until they get a little bit better. Yeah, Duolingo is definitely the truth, man. Like, that's free promotion. Like, I'm not getting paid to say none of this stuff. Duolingo is, listen, bro. It's an app on your phone and it's free. You can pay for it, but it don't even make sense to pay for it. It's free. But all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. 46 people in the room. I appreciate everybody staying with me through this thing. I'm gonna give you one more pre-game, like a couple days before I go, just to see if anything changes, to see if that if the beach and everything was officially open and stuff, and to give you an update to see if I really linked in with any women. And I'm gonna be still trying because I got like 2 more weeks, man. So so just stay tuned, man. Stay subscribed. It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at TheFlyBoyWay. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.